Welcome to the tea. I'm Kerry BOYNE.
And I'm ANTONIA RANKIN, and we're coming to you completely live from the NFTS studios here in Beaconsfield.
The date is the 14th of November, and this is our last show.
Oh my goodness, but we don't have time for you to be sad. We've got too much tea to spill today.
Yeah, let's spill it, shall we?
Go. Did you hear that the Met Office has issued amber weather warnings as Claudia Winkleman has swept across the nation, bringing heavy rain, strong winds and risks of flooding? Storm Claudia has been doing that. Miss Winkleman is taking some time off after celebrity traitors to recharge her fringe.
Makes sense. I think I have a better one for you, though.
Oh, okay.
Cynthia Erivo had to unexpectedly defend her co-star, Ariana Grande, in a now viral video after a man jumped a barrier at the Wicked for Good premiere in Singapore. The man has since been arrested and charged by local authorities, who are said to be holding space for the man in a prison cell.
Oh, hold my finger, Kerry. Gosh, I wish I had Cynthia Erivo to defend me, but I still think I'll win Gossip of the Week. You ready?
Go on then.
Puffins have returned to the Isle of Muck in County Antrim for the first time in at least 25 years after its successful team to remove invasive brown rats from the island. How did they remove my ex? How did they find him?
It's a good thing they did.
When asked for a quote, one puffin said, "Caw."
I think it's caca.
I think, yeah, it sounded more like
that.
Okay.
All right, well, we've had our daily dose of tea, but Antonia, I want to know what we have got coming up on today's show.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
We'll be playing our very own game show live in the studio, and it's all about this mystery bag.
We take a deep dive into disability and inclusion, where we talk to industry experts about the progress within the film industry.
We'll also be chatting with Emma WEISSENSTEINER, an intimacy coordinator who will tell all about keeping a safe set.
And there will be music from the very talented INÉS, MAZDON, DELAS.
But first, we can't ignore the looming presence in the air. Oh. That's something witchy happening.
Ooh, that is because Wicked is premiering next week. So let's go over to the streets of High Wycombe and ask the people which witch, you saw what I did there.
Very good, very good.
They want to be.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably Alphabet right now because she's trending everywhere and I love her. She's iconic.
The ruby shoes. Give me the Wicked Witch of the West. Definitely not that one.
Good witches
If
or
I
bad
had to be a
witches?
witch, I'd be a white witch. Definitely the white witch.
If you're speaking about Tangled, that same witch right there, I wouldn't want to be a witch like that because like,
Oh yeah, no.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously the Salem witches weren't really witches, were they? They were just kind of, for the most part, normal women.
Probably be Witch in the Broom. It's pretty, a lot of children's memories of that.
I would most definitely be Sheila Nagig.
It would be either an Etsy witch, like an online kind of witch, or a witch from Macbeth.
There's a song, PJ Harvey, Sheila Nagig, new exhibitionist. She liked to go around flashing at people, actually flashing her genitals. When I think of the word witch, I usually think of a woman who is either trying to help people or usually trying to be left alone, and sometimes people take umbrage with that and end up punishing them unfairly.
I do all the magic, black magic to the guy I like most and make him mine.
So I think the dark witches have more fun, but...
A witch with ill intentions. Any witch who's evil is not a witch that I would ride with.
Fly, my pretties, fly!
That's perfect. That's brilliant. That's the best I can do.
And that's the tea.
That's the tea.
And that's the tea.
And that's the tea indeed. Well, that was mystical, magical, and a little bit cheeky. And on that note, let's switch gears. We all enjoy a good raunchy scene at the movies, but what's the process involved in keeping the sets safe for the actors?
We are joined by the lovely Emma Weissensteiner, an intimacy coordinator on sets like Hollyoaks and Coronation Street, and she's here to spill all the hot goss you didn't know you wanted to know about intimate scenes on camera. Emma, welcome to the team.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Emma, before we get started, we'll acknowledge this very elephant in the room, I'll call it, but we'll come back to it later, just so that we've acknowledged it. Emma, could you just start off by describing your role as an intimacy coordinator?
Yeah, so intimacy coordinators basically facilitate and choreograph and manage anything that is considered intimacy, scenes of nudity. They can be far-ranging, so it's not just the first thing that you might think of. It can be things like scenes of fertility treatments, medical treatments, it can be family intimacy, it can be scenes of childbirth, and obviously there's kissing and all the spicy stuff as well.
Gosh, that's so interesting. So it's really widespread then.
I've learnt so much already. I love it. So with intimate scenes though, nudity is usually involved. Are the actors actually naked on set? I feel like this is the one that we've all wanted to know.
Yeah,
Like, what really goes on?
Yeah, so sometimes they are to a certain degree, and sometimes it's implied with lots of clever draping of fabrics and sheets. Camera angles play a massive part in what we think we see versus what we're really seeing. So there is a lot involved. There is some nudity, and then there's some very clever products that can kind of help us suggest nudity as well.
Well, speaking of those, you've brought part of an IC kit with you here today. We were wondering if you could just talk us through some of these items in front of us.
Yeah, so some of these items will be very familiar to people because maybe you have something very similar at home. Other things, not so much. So
yeah, there's a few
things I'm like, oh, what is that?
Definitely not.
Yeah, exactly. So we have things. We have modesty garments, and then we have modesty barriers or intimacy barriers. And the barriers are things at this end of the table. So these are cushions, so they're very, very squishy. And these are placed in between actors if they have to have scenes together. This minimises real life contact between certain areas of the body that we might want to keep separate. Obviously we disguise them if it's a bedroom scene or if it's, you know, a very luxurious costume or something. We can, maybe period drama, we can use these really easily actually, just to keep a little bit of distance between people. And they come in different sizes for different types of action as well and different choreography. So yeah, that's these things, which are really versatile and really easy to use. And it's just a simple adjustment really that helps.
So cool.
Yeah.
Now, we've seen them on the table. Let's now address the elephant in the room. We were wondering, do you think you could show us what they look like? Let me just take her clothes off.
Declothe.
There we go. Oh my goodness. Now, we've got a few of them on the mannequin here. Could you just talk us through those?
Yeah, so obviously these are very minimal modesty garments, and these are all just adhesive. So they tape onto the areas of the body that an actor might not want to show in a scene. And these are very sticky, like almost like a plaster. And they come in different types of sizes, different types of material, and different types of coverage as well. So thankfully we do, as you can see here, there's a range of skin tones, which is, you know, it's taken a long time to get the industry to kind of recognise that flesh for me isn't flesh for somebody else. So thankfully more products are coming out now and they're easier to get hold of as well, which is great. But something like this, you can see how on the mannequin at the moment, it's minimal coverage, and then something like this provides more coverage depending on the scene, depending on the take. It's the same with lower body as well. So this will provide way more coverage. And
no comment.
This provides way more coverage, believe it or not. So it's it's all about which areas do we want to cover, which areas do we want to conceal or expose, and there's a solution for everything. So you can conceal anything, you can expose anything. You don't have to expose everything all at once, which was something that did used to happen a long time ago.
Yeah, wow. I would love to know, what would be your dream job?
There's a lot. There's a lot of dream jobs. But for me, anything that combines choreography, anything that combines sort of dance-related sort of work with modesty and intimacy. I love choreographing, so for me, movement is movement. So any type of movement, I'm happy to choreograph, basically.
Well, so interesting. Thank you so much, Emma, also for explaining everything, clearing up a few misconceptions as well.
Yes, I really kind of want to be an intimacy coordinator now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind
Good
of
as well. You are in luck because the NFTS offers a 6-month certification course for it.
Really? Okay, well, I'd better sign up straight away. Bye.
Oh. Off she goes. Right, well, good thing we need to go to commercials anyway, but before we do, it's time for some music. Please do put your hands together for INÉS, MAZDON, DELAS with No Second Chances.
I've spent my whole life prefacing everything with a smile, but the damage is done, you still run a mile, even when I go to open my mouth, 'cause everything I say is out of doubt. I can't believe it's happened to me, over and over like a daily routine, a stab in the back or a smile and you leave. I try to behave, I put you first, but when I see you mad, oh God, I just want to burst. How can I make this right or just comfortable? I don't understand the wave of a hand. If you could only tell me what's wrong, I'll fix every flaw until I belong. I'll fix myself, put the bad stuff on the shelf. If you could only give me a sign,
How can a drink tell a story? Imagine with every sip taken, you begin to feel the warmth of the natural flavours unfolding. A story ready to be shared.
Just a little patience
For all those small but important moments in life.
makes a world come to cry.
Espensen Spirit. Stories in a bottle.
Weekend parties are great. Whoever takes the reins. Whether it's Anna, a visionary who thrives on creativity. Wow. That might be slightly too ambitious, Anna. Then there's Alex, a self-proclaimed chef, whose experiments sometimes miss the mark. Or Sarah. What can I say about Sarah? Let's say she doesn't give a fire in the oven!
Oh, God. The truth is, no matter who steps into the kitchen, the results are always the same. Go to thehurd.co.uk. Have you heard?
Baby, it's cold outside. Oh, hiya, welcome back. Still to come on the show, we will have more from INÉS performing a song composed especially for the tea. Plus, we'll be talking with industry experts in our report about disability and inclusion in the film industry. But first, we've got a mystery to solve. Antonia is over in the activity area because we need to find the owner of a lost bag.
That's right, and beautiful singing, by the way. I'm very excited because it's time for our very own game show here on The Tea. We have our contestants ready and waiting, so it's time to play Hey, That's My Bag.
Yes, it is!
Instead of speculative gossip, we're spilling people's secrets. Ooh. Quite literally. To play the game, we have 2 potential bag owners on this side and only 1 bag situated right here on the podium. All our bag owners need to do is convince our guesser that this is in fact their bag.
That's right, but crucially, only one of them is telling the truth. So, can our non-bag owner dupe our guesser into picking them?
Ooh.
Let's get started. Firstly, though, can we give our contestants a round of applause, please?
Bag owners, please introduce yourselves and your bag.
My name's Danny. This is my bag. I got this because throughout high school I destroyed all my bags and I needed something that was more durable than just to handle me, really.
Okay. Very good, and I believe you, okay? Next up, please.
Hi, I'm Tom, and this is my bag. I got this when I was 13 years old. Wow. So many small pockets that are great for highlighters, all the random stuff you need at school, and also a great travel bag, you know. It fits under the seat every time.
Oh, some good knowledge
Both
there.
seem a little bit genuine as well. Well, thanks, bag owners. And now let's meet the one who has to suss out the lions. Lions? The lions?
Although it's getting pretty fierce in here.
The lions and find the truth. It's our guesser. Please introduce yourself.
I am Natalie. I'm from Arkansas, and I'm here to guess whose bag it is.
Oh, great to have you here, Natalie.
Okay, well, we've seen them with the bag. But what about what's inside the bag? One by one, we're going to ask the contestants to blindly pull out an item from the bag and explain to our guesser what it is and what it means to them. Who will give the most convincing performance? Tom, please step forward and pick out your item.
Let's see. Oh, these are my headphones with a cord that won't come out, sadly. Oh. Again, had these for a long time, actually. I'm a big budget person, right? And, you know, you could say that Bose wireless, cordless things have better sound quality, but there's something about this that's very charming. Like, listening to Sum 41 and, like, 90s rock through these is the best.
Vintage, adorable.
Yeah, I love Sum 41 as well.
There we go. I'm just going to hold the cord.
Oh, you know what? The cable getting stuck isn't a good sign. I don't believe that he knows how to manoeuvre this bag around.
Well, you've asked me to take one item out, and it's attached to something else. But
okay, well, guesser number 2.
Fair enough.
Well, I have this.
Oh, okay. Ladies look like they would know what that is.
Okay. This is a grip trainer.
Ah.
I'm curious what you think it is, but this is a grip trainer. I use this every now and again, just sort of, well, daily workouts really, just every night. I do a bit of rock climbing, so this helps actually.
Oh, very good. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Did you think it was a wine opener or something? I feel like that's what
you know how much I love wine, Kerry. I don't know if that was believable,
Yeah,
though.
I don't know myself. I mean, Natalie, what are your initial thoughts?
See, the headphones made me think it was Danny, but that description, I don't think I'm as convinced. so I'm not too sure.
Oh.
Sitting on the fence then. Okay.
I mean, did anyone look slightly uncomfortable with their item?
Danny looked a bit shocked, and then you struggled a bit with pulling it out. So I don't know, maybe at the moment I might be leaning towards Tom.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, we are getting closer to the truth, but time for you to ask questions.
That's right. We've seen the evidence, but now it's a chance for some investigating. Our guesser can now ask our bag owners one burning question each to get to the truth. Natalie, take it away.
So when did you buy those headphones?
I got these as a gift from Christmas, I think 2015, like 10 years ago. And I managed not to break them, which is surprising considering this is like very thin metal. I take good care of these in my bag every time.
Oh, so you mentioned he's a budget person and now they're a gift. Which one is it, Tom?
Wow.
Oh.
I mean, the best budget is £0. So.
Yeah. You know what?
Right. Okay. All right.
Question for Danny.
Danny, where do you think you would buy something like that?
I mean, I got them from Amazon, but you can get them from probably any sports shop. So.
Oh, you know what? That's a pretty good point, actually, Kerry.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. However, the time for talking is over. Yeah, Natalie, are you ready?
Yes.
Which bag owner do you think can truthfully say, hey, that's my bag?
I'm going to have to go with Danny.
Oh.
Ooh.
Brave.
Wow,
right
you went straight in with that.
I think so, yeah.
Strong and confident. Okay, so you've gone for Danny. Big decision. But was it the right one? Over to you, Antonia.
Well, it's been a journey, but it's time to find out if Natalie was correct. Can the real owner of the bag please reveal yourself?
Oh!
Do you want to get the...
Wow.
There's the whole thing.
Congrats.
And it's
Congrats.
Danny.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
How do you feel? You did it.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Yeah, cool.
Was it the rock climbing story? That's what did it for you?
I think it was. It just felt right.
Yeah.
You know what? That sold me too, actually.
Yeah, it did. It really, really did. Well, have you enjoyed yourself today?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
And it was a valiant effort. Congratulations. I have to ask, what made you, aside from the rock climbing story, was there just a convincing quality about Danny? Does he seem more earnest? Has Tom got a twinkle in his eye?
I don't know. I think the Amazon description was quite convincing.
Who doesn't love Amazon?
Yeah, fair enough.
Next day delivery. I'm sold too, to be honest.
Yeah.
And there were inconsistencies, although very good performance all around. Thank you very much.
And thank you, bag owners.
Yes, let's not forget our bag owners, Danny and Tom, for playing such an excellent game. A round of applause for everyone, please.
See this moving to primetime TV.
Yeah, you know what? This was very good, actually. Tense.
But now, time for something a little different. This November is the start of Disability History Month, celebrating the contributions of disabled people and raising awareness of the challenges still faced.
So we talked to members of SAG-AFTRA, BEC2 and the BBC to investigate the steps that the film industry has taken to provide a more inclusive environment for everyone. Roll the tape.
I think the biggest barrier that I always face are attitude. If you can't see a person who has a disability in this role, then you're not going to hire that person with a disability.
To create a fully accessible and fully equitable industry, we need to start at the top. We have very few senior level role models, so few, and that needs to change.
We sometimes have agents or representatives that focus on disability. I personally choose to be with a rep who sees me as an actor first and sometimes forgets I have a disability. We used to be about 3% of scripted characters when we're 25% of the population. Now that number's gone down to 2.4%. Previously, 98% of characters with disabilities were played by non-disabled actors, and now it's 80%. It's a gain for us.
I think the reason to be optimistic about representation of people who identify with disabilities in the industry is the fact that we now have access coordinators on many productions, that Channel 4 and many other companies related to the TV Access project are putting the funding in place for the reasonable adjustments.
So the reason to be optimistic is because what choice do we have? For example, I was in the commercials negotiating committee, and one of the things we were able to get in that negotiation was something that helps to level the playing field for everyone. At the time of engagement, every single actor is to be given in writing a request for their accommodation needs. Not if you're disabled. If you are engaged on that project, you get a request for accommodation.
We've only got to go back 3 to 5 years and nobody would disclose their disability. And there's a lot of hidden disabilities and, undiagnosed to this day. So I think people are generally more open about disclosing.
I think people are realising, oh, I need to ask the right questions before. People have improved asking about access. People want authentic representation. People want the right voices telling the stories. The real dream would be to see a disabled person as a lead presenter role on a peak show, and to see more disabled people at the top making those editorial and commissioning decisions, and to have that kind of environment where I'm not the only voice in the room anymore. I'm a glass half full kind of girl, so I'm hoping we can achieve that.
This is what life looks like. Your projects will be so much fuller and richer when you include all of life.
I can't imagine doing anything else.
And that's all we have time for today. Thank you to our contestants. And of course, a huge thank you to Emma WEISSENSTEINER for teaching us so much about the world of intimacy coordination. I've already signed up to the course, babe.
You were off, girl.
No time like the present. Today is our last show, so thanks to all of our guests across the series and to you at home for watching this week.
Thank you again from me and Kerry for all of the crew who made this show possible. And don't worry, there will always be more tea to spill. So cozy up with your cuppa and enjoy a specially composed closing performance. Please make some noise for INÉS MAZDON DELAS with her song Social Cues. Good night, everyone. Woo!
I never pictured myself falling into love. Just another social cue that I could not get a grip of. But then you came along and met me where I was. No need to mask or change. The me I am could be enough. You're kind, and now I think you're mine. And though I keep on questioning it every day, I think you're finally here to stay. Unwind my trepidation, hold me tight in admiration. You're all I'll ever need. My love, my light, my joy, my reason for it all. Normal isn't real with you, so we're authentic through and through. You never knock me down. You're an ecstasy I found. Oh, lover, you set me free. 1 month and I can sleep and dream the night away. 2 more and I can smile in each of my untrusted ways. I cry, I laugh, I jolt, and you just join the dance. The day we met, I felt that I might finally have a chance to be a contradiction free of malediction, quirks or skills, and fear is more. So we're uncomplicated to our core. Your voice is guiding water. Each new day our love grows stronger. You're all I'll ever need. My love, my light, my joy, my reason for it all. Normal isn't real with you, so we're myself falling into love. Now it's a social cue I might just have a good grip of.